The lone wanderer finds himself outmanned and outmatched by necromancers and cultists. Trade routes to nearby villages are cut off. People are going hungry. Fortifications aren't getting repaired. And monsters are starting to notice. What a parallel to Doug's situation. But ideas lie within the pages here. The lone warrior begins to assemble a team from disgruntled townsfolk and other lone wanderers. They push back against the vile forces together, their combined skills and knowledge turning the dark tides back. Doug may be a star player, but no plays are made without a solid team. He closes his book and resolves to get back into Northwood and keep searching. Welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, starring Doug Fenton, football player. We left off about halfway through trying to chop up all the zombie corpses that we came across. What the hell? There's a bug flying around my keyboard for some reason. I don't know how he got in. So we took a little time to rest and relax and read, and really all it's done is increase our focus massively, which is good, you know, it's nice. It's gonna make it that much easier to cast spells for a little bit. Really, with 115 focus, we still have a 30% fail chance on windrunning. We really gotta improve that. So now, what we're going to do is leave the cathedral and take a look outside. Alright, we better turn off safe mode because none of these zombies will bother us. Let's see, I'm sorry. Before I start chopping up that, I need to take a look over here and recognize that there is a massive zombie blob that already woke up. So, essentially, at the beginning, Doug's taking about an hour and a half to read chapters of his favorite fantasy series, and then he walks out the door, axe in hand, and sees about 20 zombies shambling towards him. We stare at them awkwardly as they shamble and sigh, drop the duffel bag, and walk on over, because it's not like they're really that much of a threat. God, how are you this fast? Come on, bleed to death or just die. Should only take one hit each of you. Yep, no problems whatsoever with this crowd. They're just too slow to mob on me. What is this one? A lashing zombie. Wet noodle zombie, more like it. They're shoving each other out of the way to try to get to me. For all the good it's doing them. Even this runner zombie is just stumbling towards Doug. Well, let's close the door and take a little bit of a rest in here. We're running out of breath. Get all that back, and then we'll walk right out the door again. Greet everybody. Ooh, wow. Yeah, there sure is a large pack of them. Zombie soldier goes down easily with a crit right in the body armor. I'm surprised I'm not absolutely obliterating the zombie elves. Come on. Just one more, yeah. There you go. Alright, now is there a table nearby we could pick up? A counter. Well, I guess we could pick this up. It'll make it easier to chop everything up here. First, we need to check if anybody had anything that we want. Ooh, plenty of food on the zombie here. Evaporated milk, ravioli. Full bottle of acetaminophen. We love those. Heartburn medicine. Do people like this? Not really. Looks like it's 25 cents a pop here in the apocalypse. Bunch of flyers. Ooh, a messed up M4 carbine. Not gonna do anything with that. We'll take that peanut butter, though. Let's see. All these MRE packages. Lovely. Ooh, a grenade! Yes! Doug loves grenades, even if he hasn't used one yet. He hasn't used one yet because he's not confident that it's a good idea. It could go very poorly. Photograph. Downwardly shot photo gazes into the watery abysses of an indoor baptism tank, within which stands a muscular young man with a crucifix hanging about his neck. With the water gently lapping at his waist, the solemnity of his expression is softened by a small smile and a twinkle within his gray gaze as, in his arms, he lifts a sopping wet child from the liquid. Must have been a priest. That used to work right here. What a shame. Crazy when the loot tables tell a story like that. Alright, well, let's butcher everything. No reason to let them get back up another time. They'll just be nastier. I know that zombies have a certain amount of time before they, let's see if we can move this out of the way. And then grab the counter and move it over here to where the rest of the bodies are. There. This will make this take slightly less time. Or at the very least, not just slightly less time, but less of our energy today. Cop have anything on him? Pretty full tear gas. Not bad. I guess I'll just take the tear gas. And get to butchering everybody else. Wait. Yes, stop dismembering. Did we get to the Z9? Let's first just put this crawling zombie out of its misery, and then let's actually dissect this Z9. Oh, somebody got up. Okay, and now we get back to dissection. Zombie goblin? Nah, we're not worried about that. No one will bother us. Oh, we see a migrating crowd to the east here. It must be zombies getting back up. Yeah, they don't look so hot. We learned a little bit more about synthetic armors. We're at 55%. We need to get that up to max so that we have an easier time with all these... Here we are. Zombie soldiers. A ballistic groin protector, shoulder protectors, an entrenching tool. Doug doesn't have a shovel yet. It could come in useful. Some more snack bread. Bread. Part of so many recipes. So annoying to find or make. Ooh. Okay, this guy had a rifle and a lot of ammunition on him. But let's take a look at this antifungal for... Oops. $2 each. Hell yes! That means this whole thing is about 52 bucks. We'll just take all of those. What about the oxycodone? Right, $2 each of those. Take a road map, why not? Why are all the spray bottles of liquid bandage empty? This is uncanny. We found multiples of them and no liquid bandage. I know it says that it's crap, right? That's not the point. The point is that the amount of time that it takes to apply it is 2.5 seconds. That's the big part about the liquid bandage, is in a pinch, and because of one of Doug's traits, it is extremely easy to apply to a grievously bleeding wound. Alright, how much does calcium go for? Not a lot. Prussian blue? About $1. How about vitamin C? 15 cents. Alright, we'll take everything else here. Alright. Perfect. Got all the loot. Love these bug out bags that are dropping off of all these zombies. Best way to get them is just go hunting. Ooh, got somebody coming up to us already. Zombie elf who, of course, goes down in one shot. I'm here, come on. There you go. Nothing on these guys. Take the duffel bag and start chopping people up with our... Oh, zombie elf getting close to us. There we go. We'll continue getting rid of these. Yeesh. Doug is getting a little bit tired. Maybe he should get on that bike a little more, often. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot. This whole crowd over here. You know what, Doug? Let's put away the fire axe for now, and let's get out a pile of rocks. Let's just stack all our rocks in our hand and get throwing. Three shots. We can do better, Doug. We can do much better than this. We're back to basics, baby. Throwing rocks at zombies. And it still works just as well as it used to. Zombies are too slow to bother us now. It used to be we'd have to kite them back. Whoop. Okay, let's take out the fire axe now, not the grenade. Drop our duffel bag behind us. I'm not entirely sure, but I think throwing rocks may actually save our wariness state. Ooh, that was a fresh zombie dwarf. Or at least, I didn't hit him hard enough to drop him last time. Ooh, that is 100% a pulped Rottweiler. Here we go, here comes a SWAT zombie. If I remember correctly, yeah, the throwing axe should be nearby. We can find another one of those. Or maybe make one. Damn. SWAT zombie didn't have anything good on him. I may consider dissecting him just to get better with synthetic armors. We can take the morale penalty just because we, well, really, really need the proficiencies. Come on, come at us. Yeah, he's coming at us. He's creeping towards us, and the zombie elf's right in front of us. There we go. Oh, zombie soldier got back up and get put back down. I wonder what's in here. Peanut butter spread, we love that. Cheese spread, we love that. Wheat snack breads, love those too. I never have enough of them. Yeah, you know what? Ooh, the sick probe. And some bandage. We'll just take the bandage. I'm on. Quit getting back up. Ugh. I can't tell which one of these is supposed to get up and which one of them I've already killed. Wasn't paying too much attention while I was cleaning house here. Oh boy. How many are in the street beyond us? A handful. What I'd give for a really bulky car or a steamroller. Classic Doug, sending elves reeling with massive damage crits. And yet, he can't quite pulp them. Looks like they're not really coming at us too fast from the east. So we'll just keep doing our work. Oh. Potassium iodide. And something else? His wallet was stuffed in the supplement bottle? How? Whatever, I guess. Bottle antiseptic? Nah. Some other survivor will see it, and they'll want it. So Doug puts it aside. Oops. Doug puts it aside so some other survivor that comes through here and holds their nose can eventually find some useful loot around these dead bodies. Blood draw kit. Something we already have on us. You know, now that I think of it. Let's take it from one of these zombies. We get a little tainted blood out of the dropped zombie. Then we have to figure out where to go after this. Seems like our best option is... Analyze the zombie blood. It's pointing us to the southwest here. No, that's the missing caravan. Let's do this. Where is it pointing us now? It's pointing us far to the east. Supposedly, there is... Oh, there we go. It just popped up. It's east of Hampton Falls. In order to get there, we're going to have to break through Pownell. Hampton Falls isn't big enough to be a problem. It looks like it's just the one major street. Okay, good. Doug will be able to analyze that zombie blood eventually. But in the meantime, we pick up our rocks. Ooh, some coins. Another fantasy novel. We love those. I think Doug's read an entirety. He's read 4 or 5? Cover to cover. Oh, a multi-tool? Is that a thing we have? Yeah, multi-tool we do have. Should probably keep track of how useful those are. They're $3. $3 and they're kind of cheap. Each one's a little more than a, another bug out bag. We love these. Ballistic glasses, those are sweet. Dried rice. Fresh, mostly fresh flatbread. We'll just take the fresh flatbreads because some of this looks a little sketchy. Rest of the freeze-dried meals we won't worry about. The tampons, however, we're gonna take these. Someone's gonna be happy about that. Oh yes, all of this. The holy grail of MREs, the cheese pizza. Well, one of the holy grails. Strawberry toaster pastries, crackers, beef and beans. Love all of this wonderful, wonderful food. Fruit jam? It's open? Who the hell? Whatever. Hardtack is not worth taking. It is not worth the space that it takes up. But the rest of this is. Hell yes. And we still have plenty of room in our... Do we really want to... we ate like an animal. Yeah, I had a snack on the bench over at the cathedral before we left. I can't remember what I ate. It was one of the MREs Doug's carrying. He felt really bad about that one, because it just does not seem right. Oh, nope. There we go. I would hope that eventually you can... I've already said this in an earlier episode, but that eventually you could dissect enough zombies that it doesn't care. There is technically a proficiency for human dissection. It's called autopsies. However, the hours required to get it is 9,999. And also, you can't get it. So, that's helpful. Pork and beans. Spam, we love spam. Oh my god, that's a lot of spam. That's tons of spam and beans. Holy sh... Okay, we'll just take all the oxycodone, I guess. Antibiotics, we'll just leave. We'll take the pasta out of the bag here. And we'll take only the spaghetti pasta that's good. Here's a question. How in the hell do you end up with spaghetti pasta that's old and spaghetti pasta box that's also fresh? They may need to look at the code that's used to generate that stuff. Okay, let's take a look at this zombie blob over here. Yeah, it's people we've already messed up. We're just going to take this roadmap and dismember this corpse. Ooh, a corpse we did not get rid of yet. We'll dismember this one too. Ah, here we go. A place where we can take a rest, drink some mineral water, and maybe have, yeah, let's have that cheese pizza entree and the carrot pound cake. Delicious. Doug's feeling very good. Wonderful. All right, let's take a bit to read through the lens. We heard moaning? No, we're not gonna bother with that. We're fine. A crawling zombie spotted? Yeah, but it's a crawling zombie. Doug doesn't care. We heard a crash? Okay, we'll stop. From the east and above. Well, how? Does this have a second floor in it? That's interesting. Yes, it does. Let's see. It's completely dark up here. And also a little messed up. Okay, let's take this utility shelf. Open this door and put the utility shelf in here. Okay, I see what's going on. Sort of. This was one half of the house which got caught on fire. Basic chemistry concepts and exercises. You don't need any of that. Okay, looks like there's nothing useful in here. What could have crashed? Oh, I see. Somebody took out a chunk of the roofing up there. Well, then we'll sit up here and read. Doug will continue. Zombie runner spotted. Yeah, we don't care. Just ignore him. Okay, Doug. It's 8:30. It's 8:30. We've spent plenty of time reading and getting our stamina back. We're probably about as recovered as we're going to be today. Oh! The zombie got back up while we were trying to butcher him. And in fact, we knocked all of his clothing off of him. They're supposed to resurrect with their clothing on them, I think. Just because the... Oh, well, that's eerie. Oh, I see. They went to the north. What's this thing? Why does it look like a bell end? I mean, viewers, tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, but... Oh my god. And that's not even the worst of the monsters. There's a slavering biter up here that we didn't butcher. Doug forgot. The temptation to throw a grenade is so great. But we know it's probably up. Wait a second. Doug sees a silhouette moving to the southeast. Maybe throwing a grenade is not a good idea here. Instead, he's going to let that zombie blob sit there and head to the southeast. There's an outdoorsman's store. We can just barely make out the sign, even if we can't read the lettering. There's blood on the wall here. Okay. Doug sneaks around the side entrance here. There's just a handful of zombies. They don't look like they're any trouble. A zombie blob, sure, but no one can see here in the dark. Short. What's the matter? Asthmatic. Healer. Yeah, I got it. I got you. I got it. Here. I don't know why I'm carrying it, but I got it. Oh, thank God. Thank you so much. I have no idea how an asthmatic person sounds. I was asthmatic when I was real young, and now I don't remember. Yeah, not a problem. Bye. Shit, don't we have an inhaler? We do. Hey, buddy. Curtis. Mission success. I don't know what else to say, but you lucked out, bud. I got one in my duffel bag. Oh, thank God. I'll be right as rain in no time. Hey, I'm glad to help. I don't need anything. Bye. Hey, wait, Curtis. Can I do anything else for you? Not really. What are you doing here? Just wandering? You made it so easy to get through here. Wait a second. Trusty companion, he calls me. You know what? You've been setting traps around here, haven't you? We should travel together. Yeah? Why? I can keep you safe, bud. You've seen what I can do. You got it. Alright, yeah, you're right. I'm with you. Awesome. Alright. Let's talk about how we'll work together. Ooh, I like this new rules AI. Do not use ranged weapons. Don't complain, except in an emergency. Using silent ranged weapons is fine. Don't pick up items. Don't smash nearby zombie corpses. Leave them alone. Close doors after passing through. Do not lock doors. Yes, that's a good idea. Follow closely, even when threatened. Unlock doors to open them. Okay. Don't investigate. Oh, yeah. Don't investigate noises. Follow me at 2 paces. Don't fight unless your life depends on it. Just right now. We need you to just follow me. Got it? Okay. So we'll talk to Curtis, and we'll make sure that those rules settings actually saved. Absolutely they did. Thank you. Alright, Curtis. I've chopped up a way out of here, so follow me out. What do you got on you? A pocket knife? We're gonna need you to have a better weapon, buddy. Hold on. Alright. Yeah, let's get out of this place. He's just slightly slower than us. Probably because he's, not wearing any shoes? No, he's wearing shoes. He's got Western boots. What a guy. We'll just make sure he keeps pace with us as we get him out of here. Huh. Look at that, Doug. Look at all this work that you've done and... Oh, hold on. Look at all this work that you've done and... How many monsters you've dropped. We're gonna come back in here and... Antihistamines. Oh, and hey, a coin. Antihistamines. You'd figure that'd be a little bit more valuable, but I guess not. Alright, Doug, let's just keep pace. Zombie soldier. We'll just dismember it. Get rid of the zombie dog, and get rid of this zombie. The zombies that we dropped and resurrected, yeah, they might get there. Don't you dare get back up, you piece of crap. They might get back up, and they might even get their speed values back, but they definitely will not have their health. And if one hit is all it takes to kill them, well, we should be fine. When we get back, Curtis, I'm gonna have some more questions for you. Some thermic zombies. Okay, looks like they're night lights. A thorny shambler up there. Right. Well, we won't worry about it. Yeah, we were right there to getting the throwing axe, but there were too many zombies, and Doug doesn't know what Curtis can do yet. If he was so tough, he would go out and smash the zombies himself. He'd probably have a better weapon than a pocket knife, right? Oof. What is that down there? A zombie lich. Doug sees the silhouette. Almost a dull, dark glow from within this building, the police station. A twisted visage of a human body decked in bone from head to toe. Its vague shape is reminiscent of some tabletop monster, and it walks and watches your actions with a cold and calculating demeanor. It knows where Doug stands. And yet it does not approach. But Doug approaches. And in fact, he's going to get in here and kill that witch. I knew it. He's resurrecting them. Okay. Thick smoke. Oh, shit! Move out, Curtis. Move here. Curtis, you good? No, he's been grabbed by a zombie. Ah. Coughing and hacking, we try to get out of here. How you looking, buddy? You got smacked in your torso a little bit, but the zombie smoker is dead. Didn't know they could do that. We're gonna take a little bit for this. But then, after the smoke clears, we're going to obliterate that zombie lich piece of crap. Come on, where is he? There we are. He's right here. Oof. We claim a kill on one of the nastiest monsters we've ever seen. A necromancer in bone armor. The next thing we're gonna get rid of is that smoker. No way we're going to let that get back up. Come here, grab her. We can't take the time. But there's another inhaler. So, in case Curtis is in fact asthmatic, there's something I want you to do. I want to give you this. Take this inhaler. Whoop. Take this inhaler. There you go, Curtis. Let's get going. Looks like the Dissiluted Devourer is up. That thing is fresh. We don't know where it came from. Just a shambling fat zombie in our way. We'll knock him back down one more time. Take a look at these two. A fresh zombie elf and dwarf. Shit. The duffel bag. Where did we drop it? 12 minutes ago. Ah, damn. Let's skirt around this guy. We need to go and find that duffel bag. It's right here. Okay. Okay, Doug. Yeah, let's not freak. It was right there. What are they stumbling over there? Other than each other. Looks like they must have heard a noise because this guy is shambling over there too. What's he looking for? Is he following my scent trail? He must be. As he's following wherever I'm walking. Well, we can't have that. Alright, Curtis, let's keep going. We can. We're gonna get you out of those boots and into something that actually allows you to run. Okay. Little zombie goblin coming up to us. Gets an axe to the face for his trouble. My ears ring. We hear some nasty noises to the north. That scratch again. It was loud. Loud enough to get everything to move that way. The zombies don't bother us as they can't see us in the dark here. We're stepping too carefully. Come on, just keep following me, Curtis. We're gonna get out of here. I'll pick up these rocks. Yeah, that zombie tough was fresh, but it didn't matter. Yeah, let's take down a few more of these unbutchered corpses. Swap positions with him. Okay. We can't take Curtis with us on our mountain bike, so we'll have to leave the mountain bike here for now. Curtis is probably wondering why we didn't bring a car here. The answer is simply, well, gas is expensive in this economy, don't you know? Not a great joke here in the apocalypse. But it is entirely true. We found a survivor who was holed up all the way over at that... What was he in? The outdoorsman store. We start moving around the portal, as we don't want to see what could come out of it. We could just get unlucky one day and another flaming eye comes out of it. All it takes is one bad roll on the affliction table for what tainted mind gives you. And then the run is over. Come on, Curtis. Let's keep moving. Masardis is completely clear. Nothing but scraps and filthy clothing all over this place. Brainless zombie. Where? To the southwest? We don't worry about him. Zombie goblin, however, I will get rid of. You know what? Fine, we'll take out this brainless zombie, because he's been shambling around there forever. And eventually, he'll get back up as something nastier if we don't take care of him. Headless zombies can turn into listeners, can turn into... Well, we've seen it, but I can't remember the name off the top of my head. We'll leave Curtis with Leandro at the evac shelter. The two of them together should be able to survive just fine. Oh, right. Speak the devil's name and he will come. A road roller. Doug takes a look at this thing again. Tries to remember what's wrong with it. It's too dark to tell, but... Come on in, Curtis. This is Leandro. He's a good guy. And apparently pretty. Let's see. I want to know a bit more about what you can do, Curtis. So it looks like you have whip proficiency and familiarity, even if you don't have any weapon skill. You have firearm cleaning and the principles of gunsmithing, And you're a fast healer, an accomplished sleeper. You have lesser mana efficiency. That's good. Kind. That's a nice trait there. And volatile. Curtis is just looking for an excuse. He's going through alcohol withdrawal. And the shakes. Risk of delirium. Well, if he goes through it, we'll be here for him. Apparently, this man is 50 years old, 4'9". He must be going through alcohol withdrawal because he was an alcoholic before the apocalypse and couldn't find anything good with handguns and marksmanship. I'm going my own way for a while. Yeah, I'm sure. Stay put, stay safe. Oh, hold on. You can keep me safe. I didn't realize that's what that is. I want you to guard here. Alright, see you later. Oh, boy. Okay. Doug climbs into the road roller, crouches down, turns on his flashlight, and then takes a look. Active immobilizer and an expired fuel filter. That'll be a problem. But the immobilizer is the biggest issue. Without the appropriate key, can't do anything with that. We need an electronic skill of 5, or we need somebody with an electronic skill of 5. Something to keep track of. We'll remember this vehicle this time. All things considered, the day didn't go too bad. We found a new survivor. We put him at the evac shelter. They have access to Masardis if they ever want to make use of it. It still has plenty of food. They're near the forest. There's a stream. Boil water advisory, but, you know, there's a stream. There's water. Alright. And here is where we take a pause and we drop off all our loot. So I will see you after this pause. Alright, and welcome back. We're going to now take a short trip over to the Refugee Center and sell all the stuff we got, because oh, a grappler zombie is here. Oh, shit. A grappler zombie. We'll yell a sentence. Hey, asshole! Yeah, he tries to grab us, but we dodge. We'll move in, and oh! He was not where we thought he was. And neither is our weapon. Do we have any rocks on us? We do. Okay. That was an oops. Why is he... You see that model? He's where his longest arm is just chilling. We'll shout at him again. Walk away from him so we can pick up our fire axe and kick his ass. Yeah, nice try. Nice try, buddy. Come on. Oh my god, its model makes no sense. Yeah, we're dismembering you. You do not get back up. We're seeing grapplers now. That's bad. Grapplers, if you catch them in the middle of a horde, will grab you, pull you, and drag you into the middle of the horde, where the whole horde will get a beating on you. It is one hell of a way to go. Have you dealt with them? No, Smokes, I still haven't. I was out rescuing one survivor from Northwood. Well, welcome back. Anyway, I came to trade. I got a lot of good stuff here. We got some antifungals, antiparasitics. I got some more cigarettes. I got that first aid kit box here. I can sell that. The oxycodone I don't need. You can take the antiseptic. There's some acetaminophen in here. Oh yeah, the book on magical elements. You're gonna love that. Let's see. I want... Oh, right, the tampons. You can take the tampons. And in return, what I want is... Let's see, 12-gauge slugs. Slugs are nice, but I want to see if you have any 5.7 ammo. No? No? Nah. Alright, well, we need a couple machetes. We'll take a couple machetes. That'll be nice. An acetylene torch. Shit, yeah, I'll take one if you're offering it. We don't have one yet. Birth control pills. Yeah, we sold those. We need the tool magazine for this thing, so we're going to need some oxyacetylene. Let's see. Yeah, the teeny tanks will do it. And then, let's see. Yeah, we'll take the rest in merch. How about that? Sound good? Looks like a deal. We'll accept that trade then. And we'll check his opinion of us. We're best friends forever. He trusts us. Alright. And now we put away the... Oh, well, we'll be back for that machete, I guess. Right now, we're moderately weary, and Doug's tired. So we're gonna travel back. Okay. We're going to put away the machete. The tainted blood's already getting old. It's probably going to rot before we can do anything with it. Shit. Alright, well. Put away the small welding tanks and the acetylene torch as well. It's not going to be useful yet. But very soon, Doug will have something he needs to do with that. We'll put some boo-boo pads on our boo-boos and squeeze out some boo-boo juice on the rest. Then we'll be fully healed by the complimentary remarks. Oh yeah, that thing. We'll be fully healed when we wake up. We'll put away that. Drop our duffel bag, the chest guard, the helmet. Close this. And then we'll just sleep. Oh, what a day, Doug. What a freaking day. Been a while since he actually got tired. Alright, before we put on all our gear, we're just gonna close that real quick. We want to cook something. Let's see. Beans and rice? Can we not make deluxe beans and rice? Can we make a burger? We can make mac and cheese. Let's make 2 mac and cheese. Let's use those fast noodles because they're, well, I didn't use the fast noodles, but whatever. And then we'll use the cheese. And we just plop it on the table and we eat it from there, which does not count as eating like an animal because we had a table, we had a chair. It does not have to be in a bowl. You heard it here first. I'll drink down that orange juice, have some clean water. Take a look at the timer. We have plenty of time still. So, now, refreshed and ready for the day, Doug is going to get away from there and put on the duffel bag, the Bucks Riot chest guard, and the football helmet. Take out the fire axe and get ready to go. When he's good enough, he'll be able to teach people how to use weapons like he does. He'll be able to teach proficiencies that he has as well, I think. Question mark maybe. Do we have another bike here? Nope, we do not. Well, crap. We're gonna have to walk all the way over there. So, walk we will. At least it's fast traveling. An ankle biter spotted. Where? Well, we gotta go get rid of him. How have we not been to this part of Masardis? Have we just let this motel just kind of sit here uncleared? Well, that's not okay. So we'll take the duffel bag off and start killing everything. Start shouting incoherently. Shouting incoherently a little more. We wait. And we see that nobody else is coming to play. So that must mean that there is nobody else to play. An Urban Explorer's map. Nice. We'll take that. Anything up top here? No? You figure that somebody would have come when we called, but nope. Alright. Derelict property. Heard a wonk. Hey! Where were you when I... You're in the bathroom. Okay. Oh. You had a joint roach on him and nothing else. Some clothes. We will go through laundering clothes and we will have those ready for people to wear later. Is anybody home? Fuck you. I like how there's a specific inscription and graphic for that. Jameson is a heteronormative bully. Okay, this is a spray painting of an anatomically unlikely woman wearing very little. Anatomically unlikely in what way? That could mean anything. Rural church we haven't gone to. Huh. Well, whatever. Let's head back to the east. Stopping off as at the alchemical workshop as our waypoint, and then continue to move forward. Hey, look at that! That's skeletal slasher. Wait a second. That thing's gonna be too tough for the oversized bee. Oh my god, the skeletal slasher just dropped it. And now we're going to drop the skeletal slasher. That was a really meaty hit, and he did not have a lot of health to begin with. But we floored him. And then we get him one more time. Looks like we had to batter him in order to do all that damage. And he's very resistant. What is this? Bug blood here. Alright. Well. Whoops! The loading screen ended, and we ran over the zombie. Alright. Let's pick up that coin. Start dismembering these zombies. Oop. I think that if a zombie is reanimated enough times, eventually it won't anymore. I'm not sure of that entirely, but I don't think that they can reanimate indefinitely. Ugh, Ravenfolk. Yeah, please die and stay dead, you piece of crap. A professional camera with a camera bag. And it's in good shape. We'll wear it. Doug had an idea. Maybe we start cataloging the monsters that we've been meeting. As he crawls through the wreckage of these cars and chops up the bits of zombies left over. He thinks maybe people will be better prepared for the apocalypse if they know what it holds in store for them. Makes sense. But that will require being a little dangerous. It's one thing to just get a picture of a creature. It's another entirely to get a good picture. we'll take a photo of this shambling, beat-up zombie. Just a normal guy. And he's blinded. So we just walk up and drop him. Apparently the flash is turned on with that. Huh. Doug looks at the camera and realizes that's pretty cool. Imagine using a camera to blind an opponent. Seems obvious now. A zombie elf walks up to us. We're going to take the professional camera, and we're going to take a photo. A fat zombie stumbles towards us. We're going to take the professional camera and take another photo. It looks like it's one unit of battery for each of these. And we don't really know how to charge them. Well, at the very least, it's okay, so it doesn't always blind them, but it frequently does, so that's nice. We'll take the shotgun, because we forgot to. We left it behind here when we were in a rush and kind of getting beat up and having a bad time. Let's see. Okay, we've been through here before. We've already picked up all of the loot worth a damn in this place. Hey, there's... Oh, the wheels are toast. Never mind, I thought that was a good bike. It is not our bike. Not the one we usually use. We'll head up north through here. Oh! Didn't notice you. Camera bag with a camera. Just dismember him. Okay. We know there's that zombie blob over there still. Or there might be that zombie blob. Hey, is this... Oh! Go ahead. Throw a rock at us, jerkwad. Yeah, that's what I thought. But we're too good. We dodged it, and we're going to take a picture of a feral human. It's an exceptional picture. Very nice. They're always locked. Alright. Oh! Zombies are coming at us. They're fresh, too. Oh, we've already taken a picture of the zombie elf. Come on, come here, come on. There you go. Okay. Dismember. 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 Dismember the rest of the way, and dismember. What's in this duffel bag, or gym bag? Nothing. Is this bike good? It is. Alrighty then. Oh, let's move it a little further forward. Okay. Now we chop this guy up. Okay, back to the cathedral. A good resting point. Place to get our bearings and take a moment to... Oh. Curious. We haven't dealt with a zombie technician yet. Well, let's. There we go. Power converter. No need. Okay. Get back into the cathedral. Take a rest on this chair here. A long day ahead of you, Doug. Wait a second. Oh, boy. The Northwood Cathedral is uncannily quiet today. No groans or growls from outside the windows. Though the curse lingers, this place, at least, is at peace. It gives Doug time to think on the progress made so far. Curtis, the short, stocky, mustachioed man behind the traps in Northwood, finally revealed himself. He even joined the team, after Doug came in clutch with a lucky, fully stocked inhaler. Curtis introduced himself as a gunsmith and an outdoorsman. He seems to have a kind heart. He's not exactly kill squad material, what with the asthma, but being able to maintain guns, maybe keeping a hold of scavenged firearms, is worth something now. The poor man is going through alcohol withdrawals, though, and he'll need all the help he can get to make it through the worst of it, but he will make it. They'll all make it. If you've enjoyed this episode, please leave a comment and a like, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay tough, survivors.